All right, time now for our rants and raves. I'm going to start with Lylah.
So I'd like to offer a rant for Tucker Carlson, who earlier this week tried to curry favor with the misogynistic portion of his base by belittling women in the military. We have the clip, so take a look.
So we've got new hairstyles and maternity flight suits. Pregnant women are going to fight our wars. It's a mockery of the U.S. military. The bottom line is it's out of control, and the Pentagon's going along with this.
So, but at the same time, I also want to offer a little bit of a rave for every branch of the U.S. military and the Canadian military that clapped back on Twitter, on other parts of social media with statements showing women in the military doing their duty and performing with honors and really just all around being incredible. One went out of their way to point out that Tucker has never served. I think that's worth noting as well.
All right, Adam.
I want to rave for the jury in Iowa that dismissed all the charges against Andrea Sahuri. She was the reporter who was arrested while covering a Black Lives Matter protest. We actually have some video of her being sprayed, pepper sprayed, I believe, or maced by police right before her arrest. Let's take a look.
With the register, I know I'm pressed, I'm pressed, I'm going. I'm pressed, I'm going, I'm pressed. I'm with the Des Moines Register, I'm going. I'm with the Des Moines Register, I'm going. I'm with the Des Moines Register. I'm with the Des Moines Register. Okay, I just got pepper sprayed in one eye.
I'm glad we showed that whole video because she could not have worked harder for longer to identify herself as press. They didn't care. They may have wanted to go after her as a result. The argument that the prosecutor made was, oh, she was there an hour and a half after disperse orders were given. Personally, that's exactly the time I want many reporters on hand to document possible abuse of force by law enforcement.
All right, John.
Yeah, big tough guys there in the Des Moines police. I have a rave for Cassandra McGrath, the editor-in-chief, and her staff at the UMass Amherst Daily Collegian. They absolutely shredded the university's bogus spin about why, after bringing the freshmen back on campus in late January, they had one of the largest outbursts of COVID infection in the Northeast. Well, it turned out it was a result of poor planning, poor execution of the plans they did have. They had reporters out following kids at night as they roamed the streets looking for unmasked parties. They had videos. They just were meticulous, and it speaks to the importance of campus media in this day and age. When there's so much going on, the conventional or commercial media often can't really give these important institutions the scrutiny they deserve. Great job by the kids at UMass.
All right, Callie.
So last September, around those parts, you may remember I gave a tempered rave to a new news outlet called News Nation on WGN cable. I was kind of interested in it. Their motto was, we're not going to spin anything. We're just going to give you the straight news. We're tired of opinion here, there, and everywhere. Well, that whole thing has just imploded. So now they've gotten rid of, or people have resigned who are at the top of this chain. After they brought people from all across the country to put this, what I thought was going to be a locally focused but yet national program, seemed to be going well for a while. I guess they didn't get the ratings they want, so they've completely turned that out, and now they're, opinion all the time, and the journalists that we would know and support, a lot of them have resigned. So it's too bad because it could have been a good example of a locally based program with a national focus.
All right, well, so much for that. All right, so I have a rant tonight. This is from Livermore, Maine. WGME reporter Taylor Carnes is at a hostage-taking situation, very dangerous one, heavily armed suspect, 3 hostages. He suddenly gets a phone call from the hostage-taker, and he panics and hands his phone over to the state police. The state police then pose as the reporter and are talking to this guy. So this is mistakes all around on the reporter's part, on the state police report, and it ended badly. The hostage taker was killed, and the three hostages were safe, but big mistake all around. And I understand the heat of the moment, but that was a panic situation that should have been thought out a little bit more carefully.